What is going on, everyone? It is another episode of Sunday Brew. We had to pre-record this episode. We're batch recording right now because I, as of this episode being aired, will not be in the country. I'll be gone. And if you listen to our next podcast episode on the AVIOT podcast, you'll see where I went to. I'm kind of keeping it close to the chest until I'm out of here. All right. So that's that. Hope that you're all watching. Make sure to leave comments in the comment section of this video, and we will address them in future shows. We might address them in the chat. Please be respectful in the comment sections. And that is that. So, my man Jay Random, what is good? Happy Sunday Brew. That we're not recording on a Sunday.
Yes. Happy Sunday. Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. You know how we do.
Yes, I want to begin this episode by giving you your flowers, by saying I appreciate you for being alongside the madness that is this
Uh,
company, this entity, Chemistry Productions, all that we got going along. You have been a great partner in crime. I just want to give you your flowers. I know you have a lot going on, married, you're a father, you just are handling everything down. I want to be in your position one day. I want to be like
uh,
you. Seriously, I want to be like you. So I just wanted to say that I definitely look up to you. You definitely give me good direction, good guidance along the way. And I appreciate you for being a part of this venture.
well, I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
You know,
problem, man. Though, no problem, no problem. So, speaking of personal relationships, we talked about this on the last podcast,
yes.
the podcast episode. We were talking about Rich Homie Quan passing away,
Yeah.
and we don't know what happened. You know, there's the alleged reason why he passed away, right? There, people are saying it might be a substance use issue. What I want to speak on specifically, he had a girlfriend when he passed away.
Yeah.
And now, since he passed away, there was a kind of trail of some other women that he was allegedly dealing with also posting their condolences and speaking about their relationship. I just wanted to ask you, because there's been some debate about that online. Do you think it's appropriate to be speaking if you had a secret relationship with somebody? Do you think
hmm
it's appropriate to be speaking on them knowing they were in a committed relationship after they pass away, just expressing yourself to the world?
Yeah. So to be honest with you, no disrespect to whoever's doing this, but I just feel like a lot of people don't have morals, right? They don't care
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I feel like for me, this is only me speaking, and no disrespect for anybody else who feels different. If I'm in the dark, the last thing I'm gonna do is play myself and come out to the light when I wasn't bold enough to do it when you were alive, right?
Facts.
Because there's a reason why I wasn't mentioned in your obituary because I wasn't that important. Forget of the lies
Wow.
I done told, the lies that were told to me. If I wasn't at your funeral, sitting in the front with your family, I wasn't that important. And it's best to stay in the dark because only thing you're doing is you're playing yourself, right? Because his main girl who he was with, um, she doesn't look bad. You're only messing up his legacy if he had one, right? You're only messing up their legacy by coming out saying, "Oh, I was with them," and blah 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 blah. It's like, okay, but dang, why? Why now? You weren't doing it when I was alive. Like, no one knows you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a trophy. You don't get a participation trophy for being in the background. You got
Right.
to be in the gym shooting at all times. The hell with you get a participation trophy for winning a championship ring and you ain't never take your damn tracksuit off. Like, no, it doesn't make any sense for these people to now come out and just blast him because you don't love him. Because if you did, you would let his legacy live. Forget
Mm-hmm.
about all the stuff y'all were doing behind closed doors. There's a reason why it was done behind closed doors. There's a
Mm-hmm.
reason behind there was a reason behind why he was never there for your birthday or for holidays or for holidays because he was busy with his real life. You were
Right.
that side piece, and no one knew about you. I have too much pride. I have too much morals first to even be my side piece. But if I was, I would not be airing it out. Oh, you know what, Tiffany, we were in
What?
love. And it's like, bro, who are you? Oh, who am I? I have pictures of Tiffany. You want to see Tiffany? They be like, bro, come on, man.
Right,
You know damn well Tiffany got a husband. Why are you doing this?
right.
So I have a problem with it.
And
Teach his own.
it takes away from the whole story in general because now
Yes.
it's less about Rich Homie Quan and now it's about this secret relationship he had and about you. So you're right. Is it an attention seeking thing?
Yeah, definitely is. Definitely
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Social
Because
media, man.
and you always hear that. You always hear that. When young Dolph passed away, you heard a bunch of women talking about, young Dolph was married, I think. But you heard a bunch of women talking about, yeah, I was with him the last day. And it's like, come on, man. When young Dolph was alive, he wouldn't allow that.
Mm,
Don't try to leapfroggy now. Don't try to
right.
be all bold now because if you were in the cut for a long time and never said anything before, don't say it now.
Right. And I think another thing too, it'd be nice if guys in general, and this is not to have any, sorry. I was
No,
looking
I
at a message that I got. It'd be nice if guys were not just messing around in their relationships in the first place. Don't give
I
these
agree.
side pieces any ammo so that after you're gone, they could go ahead and say their piece. People
Create a
always
narrative
start
about you.
talking, huh?
And create a narrative about you that we
Exactly.
probably didn't even knew about.
Yeah, like people always start talking after someone passes away. They always want to start saying something all of a sudden. Checking up this message right here. Sorry,
Mhm.
I'm just looking to see what's goody. I got a message I was checking up on, my bad. But we know people always start talking mess when someone passes away anyway.
Mhm.
And they're always trying to dig up some dirt that you did in order to put mud on your name. So you don't
Yeah.
want to give people ammo. And
Yeah.
shame on people for even doing that anyway. I understand there are some trash individuals out there, but my thing is if you're not calling them out in life, don't call them out in death.
Thank you.
You-
That's what I'm saying. Why? Because you know damn well if he was still alive, he would nip that in the bud. He would called you up. He would shut it down.
Exactly.
What do you
Immediately.
gain? What do you gain for being a side woman? What do you gain? No one even knew about you. Now you looking kind of like you don't even love yourself. Because clearly this
True.
man was playing you.
True.
You and everybody else. It's like, come on, man. I just don't get it. If I felt like see, a smart person would be like, damn, I didn't know he had that many people. I'm gonna shut up.
Hmm?
I'm gonna shut up.
Because it makes
I'm
me
gonna,
look like I'm just another person on the list.
yeah, I'm gonna take these pictures and put them in a box. We gonna just have our own memorial. Because, at the end of the day, you know who gets everything? His baby mama, the woman
Mm.
that he was with, for the most part.
Right.
Not the side woman. She can't get
Whoever
what
he
she
had kids with.
yeah.
I
So
totally understand that. One thing I will say, a certain person that has been getting called out in life, and
mhm.
we spoke about him as well on our past podcast episode, is Kendrick Lamar. And this is why. I don't know if you heard, but there's this whole debate now about him performing at the Super Bowl, considering what happened with Colin Kaepernick, and the fact that his promo for him saying he was going to be in the Super Bowl was in front of a big American flag. So
Mhm.
there's been some chatter saying that, well, why are you in front of an American flag considering what America has done to black people? You're supposed to stand on this as a pro-black guy. And then they're saying, and you're performing at the Super Bowl, history is not going to look favorably upon you. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts on all this chatter that's going on? I feel Kendrick is getting highly criticized over little things that nobody criticizes a lot of these problematic hip hop artists on.
Mhm.
For example, just real quick, Aubrey. People knew he was having inappropriate relationships with underage women over the years. People knew he's being shady, how he's been sleeping with other people's women, how he's been dealing with other artists under his label. But no one said anything, or I should say, the chatter wasn't as loud. But it seems like with Kendrick, because he actually stands for something, it's a hyper laser focus on everything that he's doing. So I just want to know your thoughts.
So shout out to the people who didn't listen to Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, because he got a song called "I'm Not Your Savior." I am not your savior. He had a line that says, Tupac dead, you got to think for yourself.
Hmm.
That's for all those Tupac fans to be like, yeah, Tupac, thug life, yeah, thug. Tupac's dead. Got to think for yourself. Got
Right.
to think for yourself. I'm not your savior.
Right.
I'm not your savior. All right. I apologize if you put me on that pedestal, but I'm here to let you know I'm not your savior.
Right.
Right. That's number one. Number two, it's easy for someone who doesn't live the life that he lives, meaning, he's an entertainer, right? How do we how do we not know that he's not going to get on that stage and be so pro damn black? It's going to be ridiculous. We don't know, right? But I feel like the people that's chirping the loudest are Drake fans because they have nothing else to fall on. They
Mm,
are nervous that once they hear some "Psst, I see dead people," what are they going to do? They felt like the pop out probably. This is what I think. I think they feel like the pop out probably only hit 100,000 people. They,
mm,
they still hoping that the damage and the downfall of Drake can be repaired, right? Little
mm.
did they know, as soon as he does that song, and if he doesn't change the lyrics, Lord help Drake.
Yeah.
If he doesn't change any of them lyrics and go, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to cell block one. And for any chick who, damn,
To
what he
talk
say?
to them and they in love,
You
just better know you better hide your little sister from 'em.
sister from him. Like, come on, bro, that's enough. If he says that, I'm done. I'm gonna be like, because I'm not gonna lie. When he did the pop out and he ain't changed nothing, I was like, oh, this dude is diabolical because a lot of people's watching this. A lot of people was watching this. No disrespect, I must admit that had to be one of the flyest lit Juneteenth. The Juneteenth was lit that day,
That junk
and then
crazy.
he popped out on Fourth of July. I wasn't doing anything. Okay, I wasn't even having a cookout. But let me tell you something. When Not Like Us video came on, I was like, yo, these two things are a moment. They
Yeah.
are a moment in history. From March, when the beef started, when Drake was damn near begging this man, drop, 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 to, all right, stop, stop, stop. It's all
Let's
happened.
and key. He begged him.
Begged him. He begged
He
him.
begged him.
Begged him.
You asked for this. This is a
You academic, mall,
ish.
ish. Who else? Who else his name? What's his name? Gilly the Kid. Y'all all asked for this. But Charlemagne was neutral. But everybody asked for
Yeah.
this. They asked for this, right? And then it went from, now they're trying to say that Kendrick is bullying Drake because now he's going to be on the biggest stage. But then when this man even bring it to the table, then no one knows. We don't know.
And let's not act like Aubrey didn't bully Meek Mill for years.
Yo, he bullied a lot of people. He bullied Serena husband. He bullied who else did he bully?
Women in
Common.
general. Rihanna,
Yeah,
Meg The Stallion,
yeah. Pusha T.
Push it. Well,
He
I don't
tried
know about
to.
that one.
He
Yeah.
tried to. No, 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 no. Well, don't forget, a bully is a bully till you get knocked out.
Okay.
So, you come with intentions, I'm about to murder you,
I
and then you wind
still
up on the floor. I mean, you wind up on the floor.
I still maintain that Kendrick Ja ruled Aubrey. I don't care what anybody say. He Ja
No,
ruled
he
him.
did. 14 songs later, no one's listening.
Like he keeps Aubrey keeps dropping things out, and he was given advice from several sources that said just wait it out. But no, you want
Yeah,
to keep dropping stuff in your same formulaic way. You sound the same every time. That formula is not going to work.
no, it's not
You
gonna
had
work.
an entire summer. You failed this entire summer. I don't think Aubrey comes back. I don't think he comes back from this.
I think he comes back, but I don't think he as powerful. Number one, but I want to get back to the fact that people are now getting on Kendrick. I think people are just mad, right? You got two sets of people that's mad. You got the people who feel like Lil Wayne should be on that stage. I don't know why they feel that way. Uh, and I also feel like you got a lot of Drake fans that are nervous because you know how that video came out. I think it's already in 2 million plus like views, and now people dissecting it and saying that that he shot the ball 6 times for six, right? And then if you look at the when he's in front of the American flags, he is 9 stars that's showing for 69 God. I mean, people just dissecting it.
With Kendrick, you never know. With Kendrick, you never know. That's the
You never
thing.
know, but I know for sure he did tell him there's no round two.
You did say that. No
That was
round two.
blatant. No round
Mm-hmm.
twos. No round twos.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally can't wait. I know it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be good Super Bowl. I hope nothing changes and he gets to perform. You know, hope nothing, no
Listen,
fake allegations come out about him.
Aubrey gonna try. He gonna try. He's going
Yeah,
to try and stop that from happening. I'm telling you right now.
yeah,
He
yeah.
he's a he's a little boy, man. He can't handle the pressure. It's really unfortunate.
You can't. You can't. But guess what? That's an ego. That's what ego comes at because people act like, or even Drake, he really act like he was going at Meek Mills again. Like he didn't really listen to what Kendrick was saying. Listen to how Kendrick just baited him in. Like he said, everybody want to be a demon until you get chipped by a throwaway. That's a double entendre. The
Hmm.
verse the verse I baited you in was a throwaway, and he's also telling me everybody want to be a demon till you get chipped by a throwaway, a gun. You know, pop pop, throw the gun away. So it's double entendre. Everybody want to be a demon. You know, I mean, and the nuke that Drake had wasn't a nuke. It was a bunch of lies. He admitted. He admitted that he heard. He never, he has no proof that Dave Free is one of Kendrick baby fathers. He doesn't have proof that Kendrick beats on his wife. So it's kind of like, bro, you you lied. Like he said, you lied about religious views. You lied about like Kendrick said. Kendrick just killed them. So listen, I think it's all hate. And that's all I gotta say.
That's very true. So speaking of hate, one thing you hate to see is another situation where a cop is mistreating a black man, kind of sticking still on the NFL stuff. You kind
Yeah.
of alluded to this before when
Yes.
we were talking previously. This whole Tyreek Hill situation. Now, well, I didn't watch the video because I'm tired of seeing these videos, but just tell the audience out there what exactly happened. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it by now, except for me.
So the funny thing is, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't see it to after the fact.
Mm,
So what I could tell is that I guess it was a traffic stop.
hmm
So in the midst of him having a traffic stop in his Ferrari, I think, the cops pulled him out or got him out of his car and arrested him. And I think it was 3 or 4 cops that had to quote unquote arrest him, put him on the ground, put their knee on his butt or in his back, handcuff him. And you do see him talking, but you don't know what's being said. Now, granted, the body camera will come out. And so far I heard the police union said that that he was resisting arrest.
No,
So
the body cam footage
hopefully,
came out. It came out.
oh, and does it collaborate with that story that he was
No, he just talking. Like I didn't see the video, but I've read enough excerpts and I've seen enough screenshots to see that he's
so
just
once
talking.
again they got caught in a lie? I mean, they act
Yeah,
like it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
recorded.
Everybody's outraged by the video. I will say this though, black people, no matter where you are in life, understand you can get humbled by these systems, these bigoted systems that are put in place in order to make sure you know who's boss. So just realize
Oh, right, right.
talking back, talking back. I'm not even trying to be the respectability politics police, but I'm just saying, obviously, we don't talk back, we can still be harmed. But I'm saying your chances of being harmed are way higher when you talk back.
Way higher when you talk back.
Way higher when you talk back. Because
You can
even
damn near
though,
have you can't even have a damn conversation with him
no,
without getting slammed to the ground.
the fact of the matter is, you want to come out of that situation alive. So
Yeah.
whatever you can do, shoot. I always say it all the time. You got to go back to yes, sir, no, sir. Da, 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 da. You got to turn a step and
Gotta be
fetch it.
docile.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Whenever I've gotten pulled over by the police, I'm a good boy. I make
Yeah.
sure I'm a good boy.
Because you're
And
trying to get back home.
exactly, it pains my spirit because the man in me want to knock you out, right?
Yeah.
However, you got a weapon. I do not. And if I did have a weapon and I took you out with that weapon, you'll have more people with your weapons come after me with my one weapon. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
It's a losing situation every time, right?
Yeah.
We ain't all Chris Dorner out here, all right?
No. No, we're
That
not.
ain't
And I
that
know
ain't
like
how
for
it
me,
works.
I keep my registration and when I drive my license underneath my sun visor. Because I don't even want to reach over to grab anything.
Hmm.
Now, sad but true, I'm trying to get home. So
Right.
if I can make this easy, let's see. Okay, turn the light, turn the dash on. If it's nighttime, make sure you have your license and your registration and your proof of insurance and your sun visor. So everything is above here. So no one could, have your hand out the window. Listen, I'm trying to get home. What else you need me to do?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's really unfortunate. And I'm sad that Tyreek Hill had to go through that. I don't care what type of person he is, even if some people may think his personality is a bit polarizing. He didn't deserve that. He did
No,
not deserve it.
no.
Yeah. Speaking of football players and encounters with the law, Deshaun Watson,
What do you do now? He's in trouble again?
yeah, another incident of messing
Massage
around. Yeah.
in Cleveland now?
Yeah. So a report, I think this incident they're saying happened back in, I think 2020. And so the reports is that he had inappropriate contact with a woman that was in his presence and that he tried to force himself on her. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson accused of 2020 situation. I'm not going to say the word because, we're on a public platform right here. If we were on a podcast, I'd say it. But since we're on a public platform, yep, it's a new lawsuit. So it was a woman in Harris County, Texas. So she alleges that he forced himself onto her.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's too many allegations to say it's not it's not it's not true, right? Um, and the sad part is, and I'm just playing devil advocate.
Mhm.
If none of these allegations are even true, it's still hard to shake, right?
Correct.
So he should have learned his lesson when he settled and the NFL smacked him on his hand and he was able to play and get his money. Bro, listen, if this is anything after the NFL slapped your hand and fined you and sat you out for 8 games, then shame on you. And that's the honest God truth, man. You gotta walk around with a life coach. Seriously,
Yeah.
a pastor or something. Like you just can't be left alone because anybody looking for a payday, they know you pay.
So here's the thing. I'm a person of the mindset of listen to victims. I don't come in with believe all victims. No,
Mhm.
because some victims do be telling the untruth, right?
Yes,
That is the fact of the matter. I don't care what you say about percentages. Oh, it's such a small percent. Some victims do, some people say the untruth. So I'm of the mindset, listen to all people who have been victimized, listen to all victims, listen to all people who have a story. Listen first, right? So hear it out, play it out in a court of law, yada yada yada. There are a lot of male perpetrators out here that are doing crazy things, and I do not condone that behavior. As a professional athlete, number one, understand that you should not feel that you are entitled to anything from anyone. You are
correct,
good at that particular skill, your particular sport. That is all good and dandy, but that doesn't mean you are entitled to having intercourse with everybody. You're entitled to being able to date or mess around with everybody. This is true.
correct,
Another thing, too, realize because you're in the position that you're in, if you are messing around with somebody, you got to be cautious because even if it may be consensual at first, they could change their story around later. So you really got to pick and choose your partners wisely.
correct. And you got a bad stigma, man. You have a bad stigma. Like
Yeah, it's
you are
not
no,
looking good for Deshaun.
especially like if she's bro, stop getting a massage, man. Get a massage chair. Like I ain't trying to be funny, but like, stop, man. I mean, find a girl who like to give you a massage. Like, make sure she's your girlfriend. Like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like, yo, mm.
And I never
It's
understood if you're a professional athlete, why do you feel you got to force yourself onto people? Not saying that he did or did not do it, but why do professional athletes that do it feel that they need to force themselves onto people? You're a professional athlete. You can get anybody. Why do you
not.
still feel the need to do that? You said what?
I agree, but I'm saying not true because these idiots got problems. Like, you remember that football player who raped a homeless person?
No, I did not.
Yeah. He was a football player. He played for the Patriots. Damn, I forgot his name. You can search him up right now. He just got found guilty. He raped a homeless person, and no one believed him, but the DNA told otherwise.
Mm,
He raped a homeless person. Like,
mm.
bro, what are we doing? And then there's another football player, retired football player, who got fired. He was on the NFL. Forgot his name. He was a serial rapper. I mean, he was raping women in different towns.
We on YouTube, bro. We on YouTube. We got you different words, different words.
Yes, sorry. So, we'll change that. Just bleep that part out, that word, the R
All
word.
right, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
Yeah, no, just bleep it out. I apologize. Yeah, you got a
All
point.
right.
Probably if I change my shirt, I know we on YouTube but not on the podcast.
Ah!
You know what? All these shows are blended in. Yes, I forgot. We got rules for one and not rules for the other.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly,
So with
exactly,
that being
exactly.
said, that's why I think it's more of a sickness. It has to be a sickness, man. It has to be a sickness.
So I
What
mean to laugh. You just throw the word out like that. I was like,
Because no, because I mean, we shoot, man. Listen, I got see. I'm telling you, if I would change my whole appearance, man, I would know what show we was on. If I had my coffee, you just play the role.
yeah,
I know we on Morning Brew and not AVIOT. Yeah, my bad. Yes, we gonna yes, Jay Still's gonna do some editing on this one.
yeah.
You
Thanks, make
know
my
what
job
time I
harder.
said it.
I don't know what time you said it, bro. I ain't looking at time on this thing.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Once you
Oh
hear me
my
start talking
god.
about football players, start listening. Fast
Listen,
forward to
now we ain't talking about the victims here. Nah, nah, nah. We ain't laughing at the victims. Just so y'all know, we
no,
ain't laughing at the victims.
no, we
Nah.
definitely laughing at the victim. We laughing at the simple fact that we have different rules for our radio shows. That's what we're laughing at. So please,
Right.
people, we don't even want you trolling. We're not laughing at the situation.
Correct.
I was just letting Jay Stokes know that these people have problems because they're known football players. Like you said, why would you? I don't know why, but it's court cases telling us why, that they're snapping, they're doing disgusting things.
I just
So
want to know, when is Ben Roethlisberger ever going to be brought to justice? Because this man, ain't he been forcing himself on other women too? Like, he has two cases, right?
two
Or he had
cases.
two cases.
He had two cases, but then he got married and
Hmm.
then it just disappeared. So, you know, we don't know what's
Yeah.
going on now, you know.
Shaking my head.
That's somehow he got married and changed. Yeah, yeah. So that's probably why we don't hear anything about that.
Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Yeah.
With that being said, all right, man, listen. It's been a good episode of Sunday Brew. I'm gonna put a
Yes,
nice
yes, y'all.
intro and a nice conclusion so that it could be a full video. I'm not gonna pull out all the bells and whistles for this because I don't got much time to be editing anyway. So,
Yes.
yeah. With that being said, it's been cool, cuz, and
Yes,
till
yes.
next time,
Yes. Enjoy your vacation, man.
thank you very much.
All right. Peace.